Hey guys, welcome back to another hutao video. Today I want to show you a little experiment with fragile resin and artifact domain grinding. I used up 60 fragile resin within 8 hours for hutao's artifacts, so pretty much I built her in one day without any previous artifacts. My goal was to get the absolute best substats for her. I wanted every single artifact to have crit rate, crit damage, and HP percent. You might wonder how I got 60 fragile resin for her when I'm already at AR 55. Well, I started saving up Primo Gems for hutao on an old Clee reroll account at Adventure Rank 7 from January 19th, about 2 months ago. I literally speedran the game to AR 45, collecting as many Primo Gems I could. I only did this because I'm too broke to whale, but I still don't recommend doing this, by the way. Funny enough, I finally hit AR 45 on March 2nd, the day she came out, by finishing her story quest. Knowing that I can now get guaranteed 5-star artifacts, I headed straight towards the Crimson Witch domain without any decent artifacts. I used Klee, Xingqiu, GeoMC, and Bennett to carry me. I prefer grinding artifacts by myself, so I didn't do any co-op either. So now, I would like to show you the results and share what I learned from all of this. So here are my stats. My goal was to get at least 200% crit damage and at least 70% crit rate. We managed to get the crit damage goal. And remember, I'm only level 80 and my Homa is level 80 as well, so with the next ascension, I'll have even more crit damage. But for the crit rate, I fell a little short. This is not enough for me. I would like at least 70% to have more consistent critical hits. So yeah. So here's my flower. We managed to get crit rate and crit damage, but only 2 rolls into crit damage, none in the crit rate, which is not ideal for me. I look for something like 2 rolls into crit damage and at least 1 roll in crit rate at least. The other rolls went into flat defense unfortunately, and for the desired substats, I wanted HP percent, but we couldn't get it here. Elemental Mastery is pretty good since I run Xingqiu, so this is an okay artifact, but I know I can get something better. This is my feather. I got super lucky with this. I managed to get 2 rolls into both crit damage and crit rate, and all the rolls went into both of those substats actually. I managed to get HP percent as well, and attack percent, it's never bad. So yes, this artifact was almost godlike, but yeah, it's still a really good artifact, so I'm proud of this one. This is my HP percent timepiece. We managed to get both crit damage and crit rate, but only 1 roll into crit damage. This is not an ideal artifact for me. The other rolls went into flat attack and elemental mastery, I believe. And like I said, elemental mastery is good for me, but I would prefer flat HP here, if anything. Also, out of 60 fragile resin, I only got 2 HP timepieces that had both crit damage and crit rate, and the other one that I rolled just rolled really badly, so I'm using this one for now. Okay, I don't know if you guys will believe me, but I did not get one single Crimson Witch pyro damage bonus cup. Like, not a single one. Not even. Doesn't matter the substats, I just did not get a single one. I managed to get 2 Lava Walkers that were pyro damage bonus. Both of them actually had crit rate, crit damage, but the other one rolled pretty bad. So this is the best one I could do, and again, it's not ideal, only 1 roll into crit damage, but we did get both crit rate, crit damage, but it went into flat HP, which is not bad I guess for hutao. And then another roll went into energy recharge, maybe like 2 rolls here. But yeah, this is not an ideal artifact, but yeah, we just have to take what we got. For the last artifact, the headpiece, we managed to get crit damage, but it only rolled once, so this is not ideal again. At level 4, we managed to roll for HP, but not HP percent, and all the rolls went in there. If this was HP percent though, I wouldn't mind at all, but this was flat HP, so not very ideal. And I think a roll went into flat attack as well, so this is not a good artifact either. And this is the only crit rate Crimson Witch headpiece I got that had crit damage, so that's very unfortunate. I could definitely find something better. So here's my mistake. I recorded my stats after I used exactly 30 fragile resin. You can see here, there's barely a difference in stats. For 30 more fragile resin, I only got a 14% crit damage and 3% crit rate increase. Basically, I just got 1 new HP percent timepiece with both crit rate and crit damage, and that was it. With 30 fragile resin, I could have built my support characters and even built another Spiral Abyss team and another DPS unit. If I used some Fragile Resin in the Noblesse domain, I could have at least built Mona, Xingqiu, and Bennett. So pretty much I hindered my account, since I can't kill things as fast with stronger supports, and I can't progress in the Spiral Abyss. It's nice to want the absolute best artifacts for a character you really like, but trust me, I've done artifact domain grinding for 4 accounts now, and none of my characters still have the perfect artifacts. Although it's partly because of the crazy artifact RNG in this game, it's mostly because of my greed and ridiculous standard for ideal artifacts. Don't be like me, and make sure to build your support characters and a second main DPS if you're actively doing the Spiral Abyss, and use your resin wisely. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video and you want to see more Genshin videos like this, plus guides and tips, please make sure to like and subscribe. Also follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/FrenchTutor_. I'll be streaming almost every day if I'm not making videos. Take care now.